YouTube, welcome back to the channel, man. If this is the first time, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm outside, enjoying the weather. It's a little bit chilly today. I'm sorry about the wind. Hopefully, it's not too bad. But let's talk about what happens when you start losing motivation, right? When you start losing interest in the things that you really want to do in your life. The truth is that nobody's gonna come and save you. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand that you still have to get up and do the things you need to do. This is not like high school or college where even though you don't get your work done, but it's a group project, you're still gonna get that grade. You know what I'm saying? Because your other teammates or your other group members, they held it down for you. They did the work for you, and you still get the credit. This is real life. So if in a position where you know what you have to do, but you're still spending a lot of time procrastinating on the things you need to do. It's time for you to rethink about your life and rethink about the things that you really want out of your life. Because if you don't do that, you're still gonna be in the same cycle. You know what I mean? Every 2 3 months, you do the same things. You work towards the things you want to work towards. You work towards the goals, and then you just go back to the first step. You know what I mean? You just fall back. You fell off, and you lose motivation. So you don't want to be in that situation. You want to be in a position where you still find your way out. You feel me? You find ways to keep motivating yourself. You need to work with the discipline. I'm sorry about the wind. If it's too windy, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully the mic is gonna catch what I'm saying, and it's not too, it's not making a lot of noises and stuff like that, weird noises. But you gotta understand, bro. You need to lock in, man. You know what I'm saying? Like lock in every single day. Like I'm so thankful for the people that watch my channel, the people that comment on my channel, that like the videos, watch my videos. Because the truth is that, man, if I'm not showing up for those people who love my content, you know what I'm saying? I'm cheating myself because I'm doing this for the people that love to see my content, the people that might find this information helpful. So that's the motivation and that's the discipline. That gives me the discipline to keep on going and do better every single day. So if you're in the same position, man, you gotta understand, man. There's like people who counting on you, man. So you cannot be in that situation where you're not really doing the things you need to do. Like we know life is hard. Like life is always gonna be hard. But as a man, you gotta understand that for you to make it to the end, you know what I'm saying? When you're going through hell, don't stop. You know what I'm saying? When you're going through hell, bro, do not stop. You know what I'm saying? You better make it. You better make it to the other side of the world. You know what I'm saying? You better start seeing results soon. You're gonna understand, man. This life journey it's not like a race. It's like a marathon. You know what I'm saying? Like this journey is not a race. It's a marathon. You know, like you have to take the baby steps. If you're someone who fell off, you haven't been doing the work that you need to do. You haven't been doing the deep work. You know what I'm saying? In the gym, staying consistent with stuff like that, or even at your job, saving money. Don't think that if you just save money for 2 months, you're gonna have like 30K. Some might depend on like the type of job that you have, but it's really rare for a lot of people. So you need to understand that you gotta be in a position where like you saving a little by little. You know what I'm saying? If it's like working out, you going to the gym every single day, you showing up for yourself, because that's the only way you're gonna see results, when you keep on showing up for yourself, because nobody's gonna come and show up for you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that you need to keep on showing up for yourself for you to start seeing results. You might not see results for the first 6 months, because you fell off for like 3 years. You haven't been putting in that work that you have to put in with the business, with what I'm saying, with your body, everything that you want in your life. It's not gonna take like 6 months. You know what I'm saying? It might take 6 years, or it might take a decade. You know what I'm saying? It might take 2 years, but after like a certain period of time, you're gonna start seeing results. So you need to understand that, man. It's not gonna be easy, but you just gotta understand that it has to be something that like you have faith in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have faith, and you gotta keep on putting in the work. That's the only way you're gonna see results. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that is oh yeah, it is recording, and I hope that you find this video is helpful, because like I wouldn't want you to just listening to me speak, to just like watch my videos and not use the information. I'm still learning too. That's why I made a YouTube channel, because like when I talk to you guys, like that makes me, think about certain things, or like look at life differently than I used to, because when I'm speaking, I'm saying, like, I'm also thinking about like things that I never really thought out loud, and I'm speaking about these things, so it just makes me feel, better, and then be in a position where like I could even use, like I'm using this information for me too.